Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon Blog, wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe and America, Canada, Australia, or here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to this special afternoon edition. Salon's Blog. Here we discuss Chelsea. Maybe sometimes, once in a while, we do delve into other matters from other clubs. But this time around, due to the transfer issues and everything surrounding our club, our main focus is on our football club, Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, when Pep Guardiola joined Manchester City in 2016-2017 season, he saw the likes of Joe Hart, he sold Clichy, Yaya Toure, Nolito, Nasri, and many others. He stuck and bought players that will fit his system. No one complained. I'm not too sure. I'm not a Man City fan, but I did not hear so much noise then in the mainstream media. You see, Maresca is doing same and you are complaining. Enzo Maresca, our head coach, is doing same and some of you guys are complaining. Y'all wanted him to stick with the likes of Sterling and Co. and get sacked before December. Is that what we want? Well, you see, this coach we have right now is the kind of coach that we needed from last season. I am not saying Pochettino was a bad coach, but I actually wanted a coach that can stick on the ground, make firm decisions to move this club forward. It's been a while Chelsea won a trophy. My soul, Chelsea's soul, my heart, Chelsea's heart bleeds for trophies right now. Now, listen, what is expected of us from this moment is to stick with this coach. Support him fully, support the squad. If he has to get rid of whoever in order to get this club moving forward, as long as he has the support of the ownership, ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward together with him. And I want to believe that he has the full support of the owners and the sporting directors, ladies and gentlemen. Well, before I continue further, Conor Gallagher was unveiled yesterday in Spain. A beautiful ceremony. The stadium was fully packed with the lights and everything. You see, he wrote a lovely letter to you Chelsea fans, and I want to read for you before I continue. Conor Gallagher's letter to Chelsea fans. To everyone at Chelsea, thank you for making my dream come true. It's been an absolute honor every time I put on the shirt, and it was a dream come true to captain the team on many occasions. I love every moment. These memories will last forever. I appreciate all the love and support from the fans. Hearing the chant of my name at the bridge is a special feeling. And the banner you displayed against Spurs meant the world to me. Thank you for everything. I wish the club all the best for the future, and I hope to see you all soon at the bridge. I hope to see you all soon at Stamford Bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a letter from Conor Gallagher to Chelsea fans worldwide. Well, he is now Atletico Madrid player. No more Chelsea player. Now we flip the coin to Cobham. Ladies and gentlemen, now we can see in your picture and video right there, Pedro Neto welcoming João Felix to Chelsea. Yes, the guy, João Felix, already in training ground Cobham, and he's been welcomed by most of the players. Those who watched the first video, you saw him being welcomed by Lukaku and Co. Now, it's the turn of Pedro Neto welcoming him to the squad at Cobham on the training ground. This guy, I don't like to see this guy anymore. I was sick of this guy. I can only be with him for 2 weeks. You are going to be with him for the rest of your life, dear friend. Well. This is coming from Chelsea FC. Ooh, transfer news. All right. Anyway, you see, João Felix is also now Chelsea player. We bought him. No more loan. Just as Conor Gallagher gone to the other side, we also have João Felix, and he is the kind of player that our coach really wanted, and so we are giving him the tools that he needs. Tonight, Chelsea 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Chelsea 7th. 7th FC from Switzerland at Stamford Bridge. I will expect to begin to see the footprint of Maresca in tonight's game. 7th FC, they are not a top-tier team you can think of. If not for this conference league, I have not even heard of them before. I don't know about you. I know they're in Switzerland. I think these are teams that Chelsea should ride on and score them as many as 6 goals. It's going to be, double leg. Next week, we are traveling to Switzerland next week. Today, they are meeting us in Stamford Bridge. So tonight's game, I will expect Chelsea to run riot over them. 6-0. I am not here to predict yet. I will come back again with my prediction. I will come back with my team lineup prediction and my goal line prediction. But I will expect Chelsea to run riot with this team, over this team. Alright, quickly. I have something important to show you here. This afternoon, something important. Look on your screen. In the game against Man City, some strange decisions were made by Enzo Maresca in that game. And I believe none of us expected it. Even though the coach said it that he placed every game according to the opponent. He is not stuck to one style or one system of play. Based on the opponent and the system or the style to play. Against Man City, we didn't play the inverted fullback. We rather play double pivot against Man City. Right? Great. Now, on your screen right now, Chelsea defended in a passive 4-4-2 against Man City. We defended in a passive 4-4-2 against Manchester City. And they lined up 3-1-6. They were lining up 3-1-6. Just count Man City players right there. They were lining up 3-1-6. 3-1-6 attacking. They were attacking in their numbers. And they defend in their numbers. You see, if you look at their strategy carefully, you will notice something. The idea was to leave Nkuku to manage both Akanji and Rico Luis with the rest of the team blocking the pass lanes into City's players, positioned high up the pitch. A clear change in style from Maresca. The idea, if you look carefully, we left Nkuku to manage both Akanji and Rico up front, in between the defense of Manchester City, and the rest were assigned to block the pass lanes into City's players, preventing them from positioning themselves up high the pitch. That was the defensive style that we played against City. The goals that we considered, it came as, let me use the word unexpectedly, in a sense that they were just being clinical in the box. Had it been that Chelsea was clinical also, the game would have been something else. They were just clinical with the chance they created. Not that they outplayed Chelsea. Because our setup was okay against them. Just look at your screen carefully. It tells me a lot. going into our next games, I believe we are going to be seeing a free-flowing football. What is needed right now is that striking force that will bury the ball in the net. I'm not too sure if Christopher Nkunku is up to the task in this system. Maybe he was deployed wrongly from that left wing side. Maybe he could have been playing the number 10 role. That, I believe, suits him best. But if he plays the number 10 role, that means that Kopama must still stick or stuck to the number 7 on the right side. Well, tonight's game will define our next game against Wolves. Hopefully, we should be seeing some changes. I brought Abby so that when you are watching tonight's game, open your eyes and watch the movement of our players, the tactics they're going to be playing. You can compare it to what was played against Man City over the weekend, and we will know the way forward. The team is gradually beginning to form its own shape and formula. Let me reserve the rest for another time. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk tactics here. We talk tactics here. Yes. You see, to some other news, before I run up, it is hot afternoon here, ladies and gentlemen. To some other news. Maresca yesterday was questioned about many things, including the play that we're going. But if you look at our squad currently, Maresca is making certain decisions that are absolutely right. He is. And so I will not speak much again on the players that are leaving. Chris James is leaving the club, we know. I'm sorry, Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling is leaving the club. As we speak, they're already working out details for him. His agents are busily working. Ben Chilwell is leaving, that we know. Amando Broa is supposed to leave, that we know. That Fofana, we have players that are to be sold in the next 2 weeks. And like our coach said it, he said, I am here to take decisions. I'm not thinking about how many years on a contract. Not my job. If they have 6-year contract, but I don't like them, they can have 20-year contract. I don't care. Yes, this is a man speaking. He's not missing words at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, finally to the big issues before I let you go. Napoli wants a loan obligation for Romelu Lukaku, but Chelsea wants a permanent sale. Napoli will find it hard. Napoli will find it hard unless they sell Victor Osimhen or Chelsea accepts more favorable payment terms from Napoli. Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak, Napoli director is in London this week once again to finalize the deal for Romelu Lukaku. It is expected that there will be a common ground within now and the weekend. Napoli wants Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku wants to go to Napoli. Now, Chelsea are interested in Victor Osimhen, but they are playing a hard ball. With the arrival of Napoli director for the second time, let me say within a week, I believe it is time this deal goes through. Napoli now are in for a loan. They want him on a loan with obligation to buy. Could Chelsea also go in for Victor Osimhen with obligation to buy? Or Chelsea are still sticking with on their ground that they want option to buy instead of obligation to buy? This has been the differences all this while. Nothing else. Chelsea want option to buy. Napoli wants it to be obligation to buy. Now they are coming back with their own offer for our player, Romelu Lukaku, on loan with obligation to buy because Chelsea rejected 30 million euros offer so far for the player. And so they are now saying, okay, if you want it on your terms, then we are taking him on loan first for this season. We can't afford to pay the 38 million pounds that you are asking for. We are getting him on loan, but with obligation to buy. They are desperate. Napoli are desperate. I believe it is time, ladies and gentlemen, that Chelsea take advantage and get Victor Osimhen right now and then. In this negotiation today, tomorrow, Friday, I want to believe that there should be the news of Romelu Lukaku to Napoli, Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Other than that, I will not be surprised Romelu Lukaku will head to Napoli and Victor Osimhen will still be on the fringes. If that happens, there will be a pressure on Napoli to find a solution to Victor Osimhen. That will mean the player will not have a ground to stand on, because you either talk to Chelsea to accept our term or you stay there as a reserve player. Either way, the Saudis have not yet shown any concrete interest. PSG, we understand, had already pulled out of the race. So what next is left? The deal for Victor Osimhen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to announce to you this afternoon that Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, it's happening. You look at it from any angle, anyhow you want to look at it, Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, it's a done deal. It is only about the terms of payment, the amount to be paid, that is the issue. Terms of payment, that is the issue. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, it is a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. There is nothing more there. Well, before I let you go this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that Enzo Maresca, our head coach, is not doing anything strange, which is not done in the football world. It's not about whether it's the right approach, but it is a necessary one. The style of every man in handling issues might differ, but they all will end up at the same level, the same results. His approach might be wrong. The way he is trying to oust some of the players out, he cannot handle 40 players. He cannot work or play with 40 players. Highest, 27. Premier League allows 25, 26. The approach to you might be wrong, but I want you to understand that it is necessary that some of these players goes in order to have what he wants. Yes, maybe they could have handled it a little better, especially the way Conor Gallagher's issue was handled before it was resolved. But sometimes the harsh truth is better than a sugar-coated lie. Sometimes the hard truth is better than sugar-coated lie. In the end, it will be in the best interest of the players and the best interest of the club Chelsea. And you, the fan out there, it will be in your best interest. Because when the club begins to gel and win, you'll be excited. You'll be happy. Quickly, finally, before I let you go, it's been confirmed. Chelsea confirmed João Felix will wear the number 14 jersey that was taken over from Trevor Chalobah's number. João Felix will wear the number 14 jersey taken over from Trevor Chalobah. Means Trevor Chalobah has no shirt number again in the Chelsea first team. Trevor Chalobah's shirt number has been given to João Felix, number 14. Pedro Neto is taking the number 7. It is a big number. Pedro Neto is taking the number 7, leaving Raheem Sterling without a shirt number. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a difficult moment for players like Raheem Sterling. Currently, he is no longer in Chelsea's first team. My goodness. Yesterday, he was a senior player in the first team. Today, he is not in the first team. Who would it be next? Chelsea have left the number 9 shirt vacant as they continue to pursue a striker in the final days of the window. Who would that be? Victor Osimhen. Ladies and gentlemen, so Raheem Sterling's shirt number has been given to Pedro Neto. Trevor Chalobah's shirt has been given to João Felix. It is what it is. The hard truth, the hard pills is better than sugar-coated lie. I'll see you guys in the next one. But quickly, big shout out. Let me do some shout out before I let you guys go. Yes. Big shout out. Let me give some shout out. Yes, to my friends out there. My friends out there need the shout out from me. Yeah. Where is it? Big shout out. Okay, good morning, big bro. It's me, Anthony from Cameroon. How FC Chelsea have prepared for striker, because that is very important. Well, we are still waiting on that. We don't know what is happening here with our striking issue, but I hope those issues could easily be resolved this weekend. This one's coming from NWC. I believe you are from Cameroon. Big shout out to you, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony from Cameroon. All right. Kasim Abbas says the beginning is no matter, the head is what matter. The beginning does not matter, the head is what matters, right? All right, coming from Kasim, stays in Algeria. All right. This one says, good morning, Mr. Selom. I think Enzo Maresca has the full support of the Chelsea owners and the technical coach. I'm Emmanuel from Edo State, Nigeria. Very well said. He surely has the support of the owners. Big shout out to you, Emmanuel from Edo State, Nigeria. This was a let Chilwell and Sterling leave and bring Victor Osimhen. I am Bernard from Nigeria. Big shout out to you, Bernard from Nigeria. The next one says, good day, sir. I am happy because our coach Enzo Maresca is like the guy who do a great thing if Chelsea board give him a chance. Hey, Sweet 22 man player for now. Let's wait and see. Big shout out to you out there, my brother. Please let me have your name and where you are watching us from. This one says, I am Webi Zoo from Zambia. I want Osimhen to Chelsea signing Victor Osimhen. All right, Webi Zoo from Zambia. Big shout out to you. He says, my name is Lucius Ihis Koyomon, watching from Nigeria. Big shout out to you, Lucius Ihis Koyomon. I guess I am right in pronouncing this name. Big shout out to you guys all out there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good morning, Salon Blog. I am Steve Anderson Muhembeg, watching you live from Jericho, a Liberian studying theology, and a Chelsea FC blood. My point is, Rio Ferdinand needs to close his mouth about Chelsea. Let him talking about Man United. Very well. That guy, he needs to focus on his club. The mess in his club alone. The whole of the Manchester United Stadium, is leaking water. He's not focusing on that. He's rather focusing on our issue. Ferdinand needs to focus on Man United issues and close his eyes on our own issues. Big shout out to you out there, my brother Steve Anderson in Jericho. I believe Jericho in Israel. I believe you are in Israel, but you are in Liberia studying theology. Wow, great to hear that. Big shout out to you out there, Steve Anderson from Jericho. Ibrahim Shola says, good morning. Ibrahim Shola, good morning to you too, my brother. Big shout out to you wherever you are. This one says, as for Conor Gallagher leaving Chelsea. Yes, Elisha and my own Elisha, every time. Elisha, I really feel for him, but once a blue, always a blue. Once a blue, always a blue. Big shout out to you out there, Elisha. Very great day to you in Africa. This one says, we wanted a coach. We've got a coach. Let's leave Maresca to do what he knows and what he's paid for. Owino from Uganda. Big shout out to you out there. Guys, we are on TikTok. Meet us on TikTok for the next one, live and direct. I'll see you guys when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.